the lover of yoga, you have a great curiosity to know all about yoga. It is therefore I am giving this the series of lectures on the subject what's yoga, and just as you have understood in our previous sessions that what's yoga. So first and foremost answer was given by Maharshi Patanjali, says the great Patanjali, that yoga is discipline, right? Yoga is discipline, this is the first answer, and the path or thought waves in the mind stuff is also the answer of what's yoga. Even now, we are going to, you know, search the much more answers of the question, what's yoga? So, two answers are given by Patanjali. As we know, yoga is discipline, and discipline is yoga. And the purpose of that discipline is to purify the chitta. And when we talk about the purification of chitta, that means first of all we must stop the thought waves in the mind stuff. This is also known as the yoga. So yoga discipline is yoga. Second answer, the stoppage of thought wave in the mind stuff is yoga. Right? Now we have some other definitions, other answers also about the question what's yoga. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, God Krishna, the incarnation of Vishnu, Krishna tells or answers the same question in a little different way. But overall, we will find that there is no difference. Actually, all the differences are just relative, not just go beyond relation. So, he answers in Gita, योगा है कर्मसु कौशलम. Yoga है कर्मसु कौशलम. That means yoga is that skill in the words, in the deed, in the action, in the performance. So the skill is yoga, any skill of anything. So the important point is this, that here also the definition given by Patanjali that yoga is discipline, that definition governs here also, because if you want to acquire the skill of any field, then also you need to be a disciplined person and rigorous training and assiduous study. Suppose that if you want to be an IS officer, so you know very well how much labor you need, how much time you need, and how much hard and rigorous, studious exercise you need, and then alone you fight the written examination, pre-examination, written examination, then you face the interview, and then you become a skilled person to sustain the administration and the people, and to help the government system. Likewise, if you are an army officer, then also you need a rigorous training to be a fighter, to be a army man. Then you can be a good armed person to protect the country. And in the same way, maybe any field, everywhere you need the expertness. You know, you know that you need the skill to do that. Suppose that if you are a good businessman, so also you do some courses and you become a skilled person to perform your business. So I mean to myself this that in any field, whether that is small or big work, all the works, all the tasks, all the actions, all the performances require the skilled person, and to attain that skill, you need a disciplined process in your life, a disciplined routine in your life, and then alone you become a skilled person. So, yoga karma kaushalam, that means yoga is nothing, it is just expertise or the expertness or as or to be an astute person for a particular work. A respective training is required for a respective job. So this is the also answer of the question, what's yoga, right? In the same way, there is another definition also in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Samatvam, equanimity, balance, equality, occupies. These are also the synonyms of the word yoga. So, to be equal or to be equanimous, samatvam yoga uchyate. Samatvam, equality, equanimity, where everything is in a very balanced way. So, for a small thing to big thing, and so far as our psyche or our mind stuff is concerned, so that purification is a must. Therefore, in the psyche, a discipline is required, and that discipline is between the ego, mind, and intellect. So, some proportionate domination of all these three is a must. 70% intellect must dominate the chitta, the conscious mind, and rest you can divide into uh, divide for ego and mind. So there must be a proportion, a ratio of the domination of intellect. So just for example, 50% intellect domination in, if not 70%, 50%, and then 25% for ego and mind. So we can make a proportion, 50% intellect domination and 30% domination of mind and 20% domination of ego in the psyche. So this is the best equanimity in the mind stuff, and who has this occupies in his mind or in his chitta, he is considered very calm and very cool person, and this coolness and this calmness is required all the time, everywhere. for you, for me, for everyone. So, how many answers? What's yoga? First answer, yoga is discipline. So, what do you think? Without a disciplined life, anybody can be yogi? No, not at all. So, yoga means discipline. Yoga is a process to purify chitta in order to be equanimous person. If you are an equanimous person, that means you are a disciplined, and if you are disciplined, that means you are very civilized, and if you are civilized, it means you are a very secular person. If you are a very secular person, that means you are a tolerant and also, you know, accepting spirit you have. You are a person of acceptance. It is therefore Swami Vivekananda in Chicago Summit, he used two words, universal acceptance and tolerance. I belong to such community who believes in tolerance and universal acceptance. What he was talking there, he didn't use the word secular or secularism, but I use here in that reference that he was propagating a secular spirit of the people of this land, and it is not possible without a anybody can not be the tolerant or universal acceptor if he is not a yogi, he is not a disciplined, he is not a civilized, so he is totally useless person. He is a barbar, he is a barbaric person, he is a criminal and not useful for the society. Any violent person cannot be a disciplined person. So I mean to my say here, this discipline is not only for that person who is a spiritualist. If you are a materialist person, so for the upliftment of your material life, also you require the discipline, the equanimity, the cool mind, the calm mind, the civilized tendency, the secular spirit, and overall a democratic person and who believes in talks and talks. Talks are the only solution of the problem. Talk is only the resolution of any complexity in any field or in any level. So the yoga is discipline. So that is governing. Without a discipline, mental state, nobody can be seeker, nobody can be spiritual practitioner, nobody can be meditator, no one can be a yoga practitioner. In the same way, nobody can be a skilled person, nobody can be a temperated person, nobody can be the man of equanimity, nobody can be an equanimous person. So neither he can succeed in material upliftment, nor he can be a successful person in spiritual life. So, in both the lives, whether that is the spiritual life or the material life, the discipline is a must. And at last, one I have one complaint to you. You watch my video and you never subscribe. You just watch and go away. It's not good. It's not charity. It is subscribe. It is a great charity of today to subscribe the YouTube channel that you like and you like to watch. So subscribe, and it is better you comment. So your comments will enhance me, and they will compel me to make better. videos. So thank you for today, and I will continue it towards yoga in my other videos.